Receive the gift of brokenness, babies. And I'm not talking about some Jim and Tammy Faye Heritage USA flap. I'm talking about the scandal of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I've been pondering lately that Noah was a drunk, that David was an adulterer, that Rahab was a prostitute. And I see the recounting of these saints of old, and I see them communicated and transmitted amongst believers these days to offer comfort for failures, comfort for all the foibles of our humanity that impede us from going forth and receiving the promises of God. And I just admonish you today, babies, receive the gift of brokenness, because these things don't impede you. And we're living in a day and a time where we got eyeballs everywhere. And our gift of brokenness is something that in our fear and condemnation and the prattling and the tattling and all of the pointing of fingers and wagging of tongues that occur amongst the world with all the eyeballs and the surveillance cameras that are going all over the place, surely you know that these technological nitwits eventually are going to get around to the point where they're going to have their dossier and they're going to impede and intimidate, because, well, there's Christians out there that are not pulling themselves up by their bootstraps. There's Christians out there that have got besetting sins and a secret life. But you know something? We're living in a time, and it's so exciting that there's light. We've got light breaking forth all over the place. So receive the gift of brokenness, babies. God desires truth in the inward part, and we're living in a day and a time that it's not surveillance cameras that are going to find out the things that are abiding in you. It's a time when the treasure that's inside of you is coming out, and that is beside the point that Noah was a drunk. It's beside the point that David committed adultery. It's beside the point that Moses was a murderer. Because there's a more excellent way, and there is a treasure, and there is a release of sin consciousness that, despite the fact that you are led through the valley of the shadow of death, despite the fact that there is all manner of charges or fears or threats or accusations that are against you, I want to tell you, receive the gift of brokenness, because God's prepared you a table in the presence of your enemies. These accusations can't stick. We're awakening to a time of treasure, not to a time where you're going to find out the things that are wrong with you that are inside of you. God desires truth in the inward part, and it may be a token, and it may be a sign, and it may be an inkling of the glory of the age to come, in that you see eyeballs all over the place, and surveillance cameras, and the terror of technology impeding you. But we don't have to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps anymore. We don't have to cross our T's and dot our I's and wonder about the tests of character. You are a character. You're a scandal. Receive the gift of brokenness, babies. Because in God's kingdom, there's eyeballs all over the place. Think of all the heavenly realities. It's recounted of in the Bible. There are heavenly realities that speak of beings that have got eyeballs within and without, and under their wings, and on their arms, and on their legs. And there is such a realm of transparency, and such a realm of exposure. And this is kingdom reality, that despite your foibles, despite your brokenness, despite the past or the failings that you may be ultra aware of in your life, they've not disqualified you, and in spite of them, God's preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies, that in this place of just complete exposure, in this place where you feel weak. Babies, when you are weak, you are strong. So let the power of God be filled with all might in your inner man, because it's in these places of brokenness that he's going to manifest a whole lot of glory. We're entering into a time where